Welcome back to another console collector video. Hey everybody, console collector here. I recently uploaded a simplified GameCube set video. It featured all 554 unique GameCube titles. With the popularity of that video, I've actually had quite a few requests. Hey console collector, we want to see variants. We want to see big boxes. We want to see special editions. So, today's video, we're going to take a look at my big boxes, variants, and special editions. Now there are oodles of variants for the GameCube. So, if you know a variant that you don't see in this video, that means I don't have it. Now, a quick disclaimer, I'm not going to include in this video things like the Mario DDR, Mario Mix Super Pack, or the bongo sets, kind of like this Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. They are technically variants, along with the McRube's dance pads, but they're kind of just like huge accessory packings, so I could always say that for another video. This one I want to just look at strictly games. Now there's different types of variants. There's full cover art variants, there's some that are minor cover differences, so we're going to take a look at a bunch of that stuff. We're going to kick it off with Time Splitters 2. This is one cover version of Time Splitters 2. Take a good look. Now here's another cover of Time Splitters 2. See the difference? It's kind of subtle, but if you really look, you can see there is a difference. So this would be a minor variant, in my opinion. Not a full cover art variant. Some more examples of minor cover art variants would be things like, here's a normal 1080. Here's another 1080. And then here's a third 1080. So as you can see, there's nothing here. This variant has this little orange box here saying features new music. And then this one here has got the actual band. And this one actually does come with a second disc, which is a little snowboarding video disc. So these would be minor variants, not full cover art variants. But there is 3 different 1080 avalanches. Some other variants kind of to note in that kind of category, which I'm not going to show, is some games have bestseller on the cover. It's just a little gold icon. Those are really minor variants. Okay, so we've got another variant here. This is the Metroid Prime with Metroid Prime Echoes bonus disc. This is a Target coupons variant for Metroid Prime. This one here is actually 2 discs. So you got Metroid Prime and then the Echoes demo there. And this one here is just a single disc, but it does have this $50 in savings Target coupons, which is actually pretty unique because someone didn't use these coupons. You got stuff like $5 off Zelda, Windwaker, $5 off Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, $5 off any strategy guide from Nintendo Power, $5 off a Wavebird. Oh, expired in 2003. $5 off the GBA cable. $5 off Metroid Fusion. $10 off a GBA. $5 off A Link to the Past 4 Swords for GBA. $5 off Resident Evil 0. And that's it. Oh, nope, not quite. And then just some more prime time reading stuff. So pretty cool to actually see that. Unused Target coupons. So that's 2 Metroid Prime variants. Here's some more small, subtle variants. This is just Mario Golf here, but it has this little red bubble here, opposed to the regular version that has nothing. This is a Target exclusive, which has the Bullseye Tour included. And that came with this little pamphlet here, showing that, yeah, you get the extra tour in the game. So another subtle variant. Mario Golf Target Bullseye Tour. Here's a couple Windwaker variants. This is the Kmart exclusive, which came with the offer for a bonus Zelda strategy guide. Again, pretty minor cover art variant, just a little Kmart logo in that. And then here's the bestseller logo I was talking about. A lot of games have this, such as I've seen it on Star Fox Assault, I've seen it on Mario Parties, I've seen it on Paper Mario, so. But this one here is actually Player's Choice, and it's a not for resale copy. But nothing really too spectacular about that. Here's kind of a strange variant. This is one that kind of slips through the cracks and under the radar. It has no cover art variant, actually. The only difference is it's a 2-disc set that came with R, Racing Evolution, and oddly enough, Pac-Man Versus. And the only difference inside is this little play instructions for Pac-Man Versus, which I also find weird is it's too big, so it gets squished inside. But again, no cover art variant. The sealed copies do have a little Pac-Man Versus advertisement on the cellophane on the outside, but being that this is an opened copy, you don't have that no more. This one here, coming up, not a lot of people know about. It's a very, very minor variant, but I found it actually collecting the GameCube set. This is Top Gun. This is Top Gun. Now, can you spot the difference? Mastiff? Titus. Titus. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, they have two different company names down there. Now, that's not all. The spines are actually different too. Backs, not much difference. This one just has Paramount there, and this one has a different logo of Paramount. But wait, there's more. Here you can see the manual, and the game actually says Titus on it. But on the Mastiff one, it says Mastiff and Mastiff, and if you look, the discs are actually different. This one is white and black. This one's like the silver kind of chrome. So very, very subtle variants, but variants nonetheless. That's Top Gun Combat Zones. Alright, let's take a look at a couple of full cover art variants. This is Pikmin 2. This is also Pikmin 2. Same game, full cover art differences. So these would be considered a full variant. Completely different cover arts. Great games, by the way. The next two full cover variants are actually incredibly rare. Not a lot of people even know they exist. But here's Midway Arcade Treasures 1. Here's Midway Arcade Treasures 1. Completely different covers. Spines are completely different as well as the backs. So this one here is actually the earlier release. This one came later. They released Midway Arcade Treasures 2 and 3 in the same kind of design, but only in blue and green. So I feel like they redid Midway Arcade Treasures 1 like this, so it looks uniform with the other two, and kind of phased away this one. I've only seen 2 of these, so this cover art variant is incredibly rare. So make sure you grab that. Alright, this is probably one of the most rare cover art variants. This is a standard Bounty Hunter, Star Wars. This here is Star Wars Bounty Hunter, the limited edition cover art. It's literally, everything's the same except for the cover art. Now, I can't 100% verify this, but from the research I've done, this was a Best Buy exclusive back in the day, so you could only get this cover art at Best Buy. There was no Best Buy in Canada at the time, so I can't, again, verify that personally. This is one of my favorite variants, actually. I love this cover art. It's really cool and really nice. And I guess, yeah, the spines are slightly different, but backs are pretty much identical. Super rare variant. Very cool variant. Alright, let's take a look at some 2-disc pack-ins variants. This is Mario Kart Double Dash with a bonus disc. Just has some bonus videos and stuff on it. Pretty common variant. Here is kind of an uncommon variant. This is the Outlaw Golf and Darkened Sky 2-in-1. Extraordinary value. It comes with both games, both game manuals in there. It's got the split cover art, which is kind of neat. Split spine, and of course, the split front. Pretty cool. Here's another 2-disc set. This is the Legend of Zelda Windwaker, which came with the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Master Quest. The spine's actually the same as a standard Wind Waker, and the back is completely normal. So it's just the actual cover here. And inside, you got Master Quest and Ocarina of Time with the Wind Waker. Pretty uncommon variant as well, but very cool. Now, let's take a look at some special editions, I guess, next. This here has a Game Boy Advance player cable on the bottom there, and this is the, so it's a little large for the screen, but this is the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles bundle with the GBA cable. Now, the only way you can tell it's a variant is this right here. I've actually seen this one a few times opened, and I can verify that that is printed on the cover art, so it is a small, subtle variant. But this is actually a sealed one, so you get the cable with it. This is what it came in, this huge blister pack. This is, again, a pretty rare variant that you just don't see, especially sealed. So that's Crystal Chronicles variant. Alright, this next thing, it's a collector's edition. It's stupid rare. I spent a long time hunting this down, checking game stores, checking buy and sell pages, collector pages, eBay, Amazon, nothing. And finally, I found one on a retro gaming Facebook group years ago, and I was so happy. I'm talking about the Robotech Battle Cry collector's edition. Again, this one's kind of large for the screen, but it's got a really nice reflective box. It came with a game soundtrack, some art, original concept art, numbered dog tag, and exclusive t-shirt. This is a sweet set. The box and packaging is really nice. Definitely one of the harder variants to find on the Nintendo Gamecube. If you want to know what's inside, I did do an unboxing of this set a few years ago. So if you go into the depths of my channel, you can watch a cringy old video of mine unboxing this bad boy. But yeah, super cool, super rare. Alright, let's quickly take a look at steel cases, I guess you could call these. This is the Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and this slides out of here. Got this cool little clear cover, and this is the steel case. It's a beautiful steel case. It's actually got this blood and stuff embedded in the metal. Inside's basically just a generic standard Splinter Cell Chaos Theory in a full DVD size case. There's the back there. Really nice steel case. This is the actual only steel case that I'm aware of on the Nintendo GameCube. The next one you're going to look at isn't, I guess, a technically steel case, but you'll see. This is fairly uncommon as well. Really cool though. Alright. The GameStop Special Edition Resident Evil 4. Now this is technically steel, but it's not actually a game case. It's more of like a collector set, I guess. It's really nice. It's got a nice red. This is stamped into the metal, as you can see here. Just says Capcom on the back there. Really, really nice set. Inside, you got Resident Evil 4 standard release. Now I don't think this came with it, but this is the Resident Evil 4 soundtrack. Mine did come with it, but from the research I've done, it didn't come with the set. Then you just got a prologue in here, and then some cell art, and it's numbered. Really cool set, especially for the Resident Evil 4 fans. And that was, yes, a GameStop exclusive. This stuff wasn't easy for me to get, being from Canada, by the way. So, alright. Let's take a look at some big boxes. Big boxes for the GameCube basically were wide outer cardboard boxes that basically came with multiple games or accessories packed in. So let's take a look at Karaoke Revolution Party. This big box is pretty worthless. The game's not very good. So yeah, this is one of the cheaper big boxes. This came packed in with the microphone. So, yep, that's a Karaoke Revolution Party. Next one, this is probably the most common big box. This is The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure. Absolutely amazing game, but super common big box. Basically, it's just 4 swords, and it came packed in with the GBA cable. And if you've ever played 4 Swords, you know that's definitely the way to play, is with the Game Boy Advance. So that's 4 Swords. Next up, we got Mario Party 6 and Mario Party 7. Now, Mario Party 6 and 7 were the only 2 Mario Parties for the GameCube that came with big boxes. They came packed in with microphones, because some of the minigames could use the microphone. Pretty much the same kind of style box, just advertising the minigames. Mario Party GameCube games are awesome, by the way. These again are fairly common. Number 7 big box I see very often. It's not hard to get. Number 6 is more uncommon, but they're pretty much around if you want to pay the price for it. So that's Mario Party 6 and 7. Alright, here's a really common and cheap big box as well. This is Odama. This one came packed in with the microphone as well. A nice purple box. It's not a bad looking box, actually. It's got the gold there. Yeah, so that's Odama. Nothing too special there. Alright, now we're starting to get into the semi-rare stuff here. This is Batman Rise of Sintizu. I don't know if I say that right. That's just how I think you say it. Anyway, this is a fairly uncommon big box. Mine's still sealed, so unfortunately I can't show you inside, but it does come with some lithograph artwork inside. Again, you really don't see this one very often, but it's a big box in the collection. Now we're getting into more rare stuff. This here is the GameStop exclusive Resident Evil 10th Anniversary set. Basically, it's 3 games in this outer cardboard sleeve here. It's a player's choice version, and inside you basically get Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 4. My Resident Evil 0 is actually sealed in there. So 3 standard Player's Choice games, this fancy outer box. It's got some nice artwork and it's actually a pretty cool box. So yeah, GameStop exclusive Resident Evil 10th anniversary. Now, we got some more Resident Evil here. This is the Pure Evil pack. It's a 2-pack of Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0. This one here says Resident Evil 4 coming soon. Free demo disc with purchase. Now, there's actually a variant of this 2-pack. So, like I was saying, GameCube is crazy for variants, that they even have variants of 2-packs. Like, they weren't holding back. So, this is the Resident Evil 4 demo advertisement one. And bam! This is the Pure Evil Resident Evil 2-pack featuring Rebecca and Billy. Again, these are just cardboard outer sleeves for 2 standard games inside. You can see the backs here have a little bit of difference. You can see Chris Redfield there. This is just the demo disc preview. Same pictures and stuff, but minor differences. But the front, this is, yeah, where obviously the variant is. Now, it's kind of hard to say which is rarer. I've seen 2 of these out there, but I've only seen 1 of these out there aside from mine. So I'll say maybe this one's more rare. I definitely like this one more. Just personal experience, I'd say the Rebecca and Billy one is more rare. So that's the Pure Evil packs. Alright, we're getting down to the wire here. We got some pretty heavy stuff coming up here. A lot of this stuff is so rare that most people don't even know it exists. Alright, here is Baten Kaitos. This one is sealed. Now what makes this a variant? This is a Toys R Us exclusive Baten Kaitos official soundtrack pack-in. So I got a sealed game in with the sealed soundtrack. This set here, really nobody knows about. Super rare. I'm fortunate enough to have the sealed set. So yeah, Toys R Us only. Now Toys R Us is gone in the US, so it's kind of a relic, but yeah, really cool variant. Alright, we're seriously down to some super rare stuff coming up, so hold on to your butts. Pokemon Colosseum. Standard Pokemon Colosseum, nothing fancy here. Now, if you pre-ordered Pokemon Colosseum back in the day, you would get this Pokemon Colosseum bonus disc, which basically allowed you to get Jirachi on your Gen 3 Pokemon game. Now, these aren't the variants. That's a demo disc in a standard game. But there was one variant where they basically turned these into one. And that's this bad boy right here. This is the Pokemon Colosseum Jirachi bonus disc 2-in-1. What makes this the variant? This corner right here. This is actually printed on the cover art. It's not a sticker. And inside, it's basically just Colosseum and the bonus disc. All in the same pack. Super rare variant. A lot of people don't know that it actually came in one package. This is the common way people see it, is the separate bonus disc. Yeah, incredibly rare. Super cool variant. If you have a chance to grab it, get it. Okay, I know I keep saying this, but here we go. This is some Holy Grail GameCube stuff coming up now. If you know GameCube and you know GameCube collecting, you know what this is. This is the Holy Grail right here for most collectors on GameCube. The Metroid Prime and Zelda Windwaker 2-pack. Or combo, I guess, not a 2-pack. Combo. Something to clear up on this, which has a lot of speculation, and I just want to make this 100% clear. The only reason why this is a variant is the cover art. The insides are all standard. This cover art is what makes it a variant. You got half Metroid Prime, half Windwaker. On the spine here, just says Windwaker and Metroid Prime. And on the back, it's split as well. If you can find this empty case, you can actually build this set. Because again, it's just a cover art. Discs inside and manuals are all standard release stuff. Now, one thing I have to warn you is if you're going to purchase this, make sure the cover art is official. I have even had requests of people wanting scans of this cover art. I'm assuming to make fakes. So yeah, if you're going to purchase this, make sure it's a legit cover art. Because this is one of the most faked GameCube sets out there. I've seen them on eBay where they're actually selling these and they say cover art may be fake, maybe reproduction. Just do your due diligence and make sure you have a legit cover art. Because people are printing the cover arts and building these and selling them as legit. So, collectors, be careful out there. So here is Pokemon Box, later on known as Pokemon Bank. Basically, you just take your Pokemon off your Gen 3 GBA games and you could store them through Pokemon Box on your GameCube memory cards. Not even technically a game, but you can play Ruby and Sapphire through Pokemon Box. So it's kind of like a Super Game Boy, I guess. This is by far the rarest big box. It was only available to buy at the Pokemon Center in New York City. So that's why it is so rare and so valuable. Now I don't have just the normal Pokemon box here. I got something that came with it when I purchased it. This guy pre-ordered Pokemon Box, which who the heck would pre-order this? I don't know, a real Pokemon fan I guess. But he got the Pokemon Center New York Dugong and Pokemon Center New York Tentacruel pins. Wowzers. So he told me that they included these because he pre-ordered them and he just threw them in the box, and here they are in my possession. Incredibly rare. I don't know anybody else that has these pins with the box. So yeah, super cool. Pokemon Box. Alright, we got 3 things left, everybody. And these 3 things are, yeah, they're just unicorns. Most people don't even, like, know they exist. Cubics. What? Cubics? That's not rare. Ah. This happens to be a Cubics Robots for Everyone special sealed bundle with the DVD The Unfixable Robot, which was a Blockbuster exclusive. So some lucky sap only paid $10 for this. But yeah, this has got the GameCubics sealed with Cubics Robots for Everyone The Unfixable Robot DVD sealed inside of this. Now the only way to get this DVD in this little square box here was with the game package. This set together is so rare, I've only seen one other one. So I've seen mine and one other one, which I only actually saw about 2 weeks ago. A seller, or sorry, not a seller, another collector actually messaged me, I believe it was on Instagram, and sent me a picture and said, hey, do you know anything about this? And of course I was blown away because he had one of these. So we started talking, we exchanged pictures, and we're the only 2 people confirmed to own this set. So yeah, super rare set. Cubics alone is the lowest printed GameCube game, so to have this bundle too, it's just a recipe for rarity. He was asking how to value this. Honestly, you can't value it because there's none sold, and they're just so rare. You could basically value it at whatever you want. Yeah, very fortunate to have this rare set. I'm one of the 2 people confirmed that have this sealed set, so cool. Alright. If you are a fan of this channel and you know my collection well, I think you may know what's coming up. The Unicorn 2-packs. Super Monkey Ball 2-pack. This is basically the same as the Pure Evil packs. It's just a little cardboard outer box. And this came in with 2 standard player's choice versions of Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball 2. Really nothing special about it. It's got nice box and stuff. Shows you the games. Nice color on it. So rare, this Monkey Ball. But there's one that's even more rare. Sonic Adventure 2-pack. You think Monkey Ball's rare? Oh boy, Sonic 2-pack. This thing is rare. I've seen a couple Monkey Balls on eBay popping up here and there for crazy prices, but I've only seen one other one of these that a reseller was selling for a ridiculous price. The Sonic packs basically got the same kind of style artwork here. The backs is kind of cool because you got Sonic center in the center here, and then you got the monkey there showing off both games. There actually is a third 2-pack, so it's like a trifecta of rare GameCube 2-packs, and that is the Sonic Heroes and Super Monkey Ball combo set, and it's a yellow box with the same kind of logos and design here. I don't have that actually. That is one variant that I don't have. There's actually only one of those 2-packs known to exist. I've spoken to the seller who owns it. I tried to make a deal to get it out of him. He said it wasn't for sale because prior to me finding and contacting him, I didn't even know it existed. I couldn't even find a picture of it. It was just like a myth. But it is confirmed one does exist. He actually put it up for sale a little while ago. He was asking $3,000 US for it. And honestly, as much as I wanted it for my collection, I just couldn't justify that for a cardboard outer box. $3 grand. It just was too crazy. So unfortunately, that's the one 2-pack I'm missing. Yeah, but I do have these two, and they're stupid rare as well. Now, that's it for my variants. But to finish this video off, if you bear with me, I just want to share how I got these 2-packs because the stories are incredible. I'll start with the Monkey Ball 2. Basically, a seller contacted me and said, hey, I know you're into GameCube. I've got this variant. Are you interested? Send me a picture of Monkey Ball. My heart instantly dropped. I'm like, oh, of course. At that time, I didn't have Sonic. I got the Monkey Ball and then the Sonic pack. Anyway, we talked and talked and talked. He's in the US. I'm in Canada. He knew that my collection was legendary, and he wanted it to basically go to like the GameCube guru. So we made a deal. I ended up trading him a couple of amiibos for it, which was amazing. I couldn't thank him enough. But honestly, he was happy. I was happy. We did the trade over mail. I tell you, the 2 weeks it took for this Monkey Ball to get here, I was like stressing, worried that it wouldn't show up, worried to get lost, you know, damaged. And luckily it showed up. So awesome trade deal. Now the Sonic 2-pack, it's kind of the similar, but even more crazy. The guy who had it messaged me and said, hey, I know you're Mr. GameCube. I've got this Sonic pack that I've never really seen before. Can you tell me about it? So he sent me some pictures, and of course I saw it, and I knew, like, this is it. This is my chance to get it. So we talked for a couple months, you know. He was all the way across the country from me. We talked and like about the history, how he got it. He got it at a garage sale for a couple bucks, which is crazy. But yeah, so we talked and we tried to figure out a value, and like these things you can't value because there's none. So he wanted to be fair. He knew it would go to a legendary collection. So long story short, I ended up trading a complete in box copy of Mortal Kombat for Super Nintendo and Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 for PS1 for it. That's right, amiibos for Monkey Ball and a couple of games. You know, the Legends games aren't cheap, but crazy good deal. So we agreed on that, but there was a problem. He didn't want to mail it. He knew how rare it was, and he didn't want anything to happen to it. So He actually flew to my city. Yeah, he flew here. Crazy. And we met at a public mall, and we traded in person. And it was such an amazing feeling to hold that for the first time, because this kind of stuff you just never thought you'd ever get. It's just so rare. So yeah, I wanted to share these stories with you guys because these 2 packs are so special to me, and some, like, pretty much the rarest stuff in my GameCube collection. And I'm very fortunate that these 2 gentlemen were good enough to me to let them come to my collection. So, you know, if you guys are ever watching this, you know who you are. Thank you. The stuff's safe in my collection. It's truly cared for, and it's in its rightful place in this GameCube collection of mine. So thank you guys. Alright, that's it. That's all my GameCube variants, big boxes, and special editions. This video definitely took longer than I expected, but you know, you gotta show your love for the GameCube variants. Again, there's oodles of them, you know, so if there's some variants you know that I don't have, you know, share it in the comments, let people know. Because I know GameCube variant collecting is stressful, new ones always pop up, and people want to collect it, so yeah, let us all know. Alright, that's it. GameCube's an awesome system. It's my favorite system. I love collecting for it. So go play some GameCube, guys. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to follow me on social media. More information in the description below. Be sure to check out my other videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I am the Console Collector. I want to thank everybody for watching. And until the next video, happy gaming.